Switch sides?
Yeah.
It's happening, huh?
It's happened then.
Alright, I'm ready. Yeah, no, actually, I think that's good height. You do need to move forward about 6 inches, because the last time we did that,
Did it work
it
better?
did look like our heads were more... My head didn't
Your
look
head
so
wasn't floating
freakishly
out.
large. Welcome to the morning show. I'm Big Head McGee. Big head and small face.
Why am I small face?
No, your face is great.
I have a small head. Like cats, I have to get the really
that
small
last
ones.
time,
Yeah.
so there you go.
The small ones.
Alright, fantastico. Ringers off, everybody. That means you guys too. Turn your cell phone off and enjoy this morning show.
Do it.
Do it. Alright.
Hey!
Fantastic. Hey, Blue Table fans. So there's that. Thank goodness that's out of the way.
I kind of like when people record it because then there's not that weird pause at the beginning.
Yeah, there's something to kind of, it's, you know, there's a human element to it. But it is. It's hard on the person and it costs money.
Yeah.
You got to pay them by the hour to sit there and hold that camera.
Very true.
Yikes. Okay, so here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
We're each going to tell you a story, and you're going to decide which story one-ups the other story.
Okay, but this story is on what happened this weekend. Like, it has to be a story.
The topic is this, I got it. It's this weekend.
Yeah.
It's not Lifetime.
No, because I don't know, that'd be a tough
Right.
one. Yeah. So are you going to go first? I think you should go first.
It's up to you.
I think you should go
because
first.
then you'll be able to like embellish significantly, but I don't think you're going to be able to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so my wife and I were celebrating. Oh my gosh!
Speaking of the devil.
Speak of the angel, Mike, come here. Poke your head in. Yeah, no, you look great.
You do. Thank you.
You're a natural beauty, honey.
Thanks.
So there you go.
Wave to the people.
Hey, no, you need to get in further.
We're
Okay.
back.
So my wife and I are celebrating our 18th wedding anniversary. So we go to Salt Lake to stay for a day.
Okay.
So we're staying in a nice place. We're going out to eat, and we're going to get massages. Right? So we go to the massage
Like a couple's
place.
massage?
Not,
were you guys
not
in
this
separate
time.
rooms?
Not, we normally do the couples massage, but
Okay.
we were in separate rooms. So I go into the room. So I'm very vocal during my massages.
Okay.
You should know. So I make appreciative noises, right? Just to let them know they're doing a good job.
Guy or a girl?
Nothing creepy. Oh, always a girl. I
Okay.
never have a guy.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Guys do amazing massages.
I'm sure they do, but you know what?
Okay. Okay.
That's just, I had that once and it wasn't for me. Let's just say.
Alright.
So anyway, the gal comes in and I'm explaining because I usually go over like, well, this is what I like.
Okay.
And she, so she's like, okay, and I'm like, by the way, I have no compunctions.
What
Their
does
glutes
compunctions
work.
mean?
Compunctions means reservations.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Social mores.
Okay.
So anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I've got no compunctions. So if that's you can go as far south of the border as you want, basically. On the posterior, I'm not making an invitation. So anyway, right? Oh, yeah. By the way, we're only about a third of the way there.
Okay.
So she starts talking about shiatsu massage, which I knew about, but she starts talking about Thai massage, right?
Okay.
From Thailand.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And
I don't know a lot about it.
so anyway, so then she's like, I think she's like kneading my buttocks area, which, by the way, is a legitimate thing.
It is, and it's awesome.
It's fantastic. You need that. That whole is one giant like muscle that just gets tense. So anyway, she's like with her elbows. At least I'm thinking it's the elbows, right?
Okay.
But then she says something, and her voice is coming from directly above my head. Oh yes, she had mounted up and was massaging my buttocks with her kneecaps, with her hands to either side of my head.
Okay, I was like, where were her hands
That's
then?
right. And she did, just using her kneecaps, she did a whole number from
like all the way down?
about where your belt is to about midway down the thigh.
Wow.
And it was something I had not experienced before. And I have to say, quite frankly, I don't know how I'm going to ask for that again.
I think it's the person because I don't think most do that.
Excuse me, I was wondering.
Mount
if you could mount up and massage my posture with your kneecaps. Right? Okay, now top that.
Okay. Okay, so that's it really though?
Oh, that's it. No, that's it.
So we had another home game, roller derby, and we won. Roller derby.
And then the towel boy came in and he was like,
stop, this is my story. You're ruining it.
Sorry.
Okay, so we played our home game, so it's the two home teams that played each other, so everybody's on the same league. And we won. Roller Rebellion won. We're awesome, but that's not even it.
Wait, roller buns?
No, you have buns in the head.
I think I do. I think I'm hearing everything.
My team is Rollin' Rebellion.
Rollin' Rebellion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Rollin' Buns, because that would be weird.
Hey, you know.
Yeah. So, right after halftime, everybody's kind of skating. They're doing a jam, and this girl falls, and right in front of us, right in front of where we're sitting. And she falls, and the other girl gets up and skates off, but the other girl doesn't get up. And she falls on her stomach, rolls over, picks up her leg, and it just flopped the wrong way. I know! And so, mine's not a funny story. Mine's a really sad one, actually.
Yeah.
But
that's not what one-upping is about.
It isn't.
But go ahead.
No.
Yeah, you can still one-up.
So my friend Susu, that's her derby name, she broke 2 bones, the tibia and the fibia in her leg.
Oh, my God.
Just by falling, just randomly tripping over another person. And she, so this happened right after halftime. So we have the rest of the game to skate, right? So we're just watching in horror, and it's literally like 5 feet in front of us, where it happened.
But wait, didn't she go to the hospital?
Well, yeah, but they had to wait. We had EMTs volunteering to be there, and so they sat with her, called an ambulance. They came. It was like a half-hour ordeal.
Where she was just kidding?
I'm not even joking you. Spanish
the show must go on.
Slowest getting there.
Don't have a heart attack.
No, God, no.
It'll be like, cancel the ambulance, just send a hearse.
Yeah. So, she was
both arrived at the same time, just in case.
I will say though, she was so brave, and I think all of us were crying before she actually did. She was so awesome and just handled it so well. And she didn't freak out until they cut her skate off. They had to cut her skate off her foot because it was so broken. And so the ambulance finally came and everything. But then we had to get up and skate, right? And we're all teary-eyed. And I didn't want to. I was like, oh my gosh, just watching that happen. Yeah. It was the hardest thing we've ever done. But we did, and we won. So, yay!
That's the important thing.
Yeah, so that's my story. But she's doing well. I just went to the hospital and saw her, and she's doing great. So, great spirits, tough girl. She now has a rod that's 4 inches in her leg.
Nice.
I was like, you're like the Bionicle Woman now, dude.
The Bionicle Woman?
Yeah. Can I say that?
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
Yeah. She's mechanical now.
She should change her skating name to something like
Well, her skating name is Susu Studio.
Right. Yeah. I'm scrambling for some kind of play on words, but there's none.
You can't. Nope.
All right, great. So go ahead and vote. Vote on which story you
Do you want to go for funny or really sad? Yeah.
Right.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So we had a great time on our.
And didn't Sarah and Kevin go up there with you as well?
Yeah, except for we're not saying that.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah, we're not making that common knowledge.
So you're going to edit out?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah, because we have to have
Does that have to go in?
Yeah, we have to have a vote now.
Like your shirt thing.
Thank you.
I don't know what it is.
So, Lucero is this band that I love, and they're amazing. I just went and saw them last week, actually. And I keep leaning back now, so your head's still moving. I don't know.
You're trying to talk to me. How can you talk to me? But you should know that when we're doing morning shows, traditionally we've looked across.
This way. But then I feel weird. I'm staring at the door when it's weird.
Well, you can listen that way,
Yeah.
But from the person's perspective, it does look kind of like we're looking at each other.
Right.
But it doesn't, because Sarah and I found out that that looks weird. And you
don't like the nose profile?
If you look at Regis and Kathy Lee, they aren't facing each other.
Right.
They are crossing ways and kind of talking out towards the camera.
So
anyway, go
Lucero
ahead.
is a band. They're from Arkansas. They live
ready.
in Memphis now. Okay. So I'm actually going to go out there in May. I'm going to go see them again.
Oh,
so
great.
They have this huge festival in Arkansas.
That's fantastic.
I'm going to go to. So yeah, they're pretty cool. You should check them out. I don't know if you'd like them though.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. So what else is new?
Well, at the place we stayed, there was a breakfast the next day, and they do. I have to say, it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Breakfast?
It was so. I know, but it was like scattered throughout these multiple chambers, like, you know, it's a restaurant. Are different set, like they had a sushi bar up
For breakfast?
Yeah, for breakfast. It was breakfast lunch.
Oh, okay.
So and like when you went in, they're like, by the way, you can stay here for 4 hours if you want to. Yeah,
really?
there was no time limit.
Did
on
you
the
stay there for 4 hours?
We stayed there for I think 2.5 hours. and I try to get as much down. And seriously, I think I packed every square inch of my entire digestive tract with just, they had an omelet bar, they had a chocolate fountain, they had this huge thing just full of desserts. It was probably a semicircle about 10 foot across, just with all these like Bavarian pyramids that had been like, you know, airbrushed with different colors, you know, sugar stuff, of course, but just, and like homemade stuff, trout something or other. It was insane. It was so delicious. And they had a live, that's where I was getting, they had a live band there, just 3 guys, called the Joshua Payne Orchestra, and they were neat. They played a cover, no singing, but they played this jazzy cover of Under Pressure by Queen, which I recorded in its entirety. And it was a spiritual experience. I would say the whole trip was an epiphany. It was really neat.
An epiphany even. Huh?
Yeah.
It was the massage.
Yeah, that was seriously, that'll probably be because quite frankly, as forward as I am, I don't know how I would bring that up.
I really don't think that's normal. I've never had.
I don't think you could normally get that.
Well, a lot of the massage therapists I see couldn't get on the table like that.
Right.
So they're just not able to.
Right.
So
yeah,
that comes into play.
It was pretty neat.
Yeah.
So there you go. So maybe I should just go in each time and say, by the way, if you've heard of any experimental techniques that you want to try out, I am ready for new experiences.
That could get pretty scary.
Well, it depends. Are you going to a legitimate place, which is what we did, or are you getting a masseuse off of Craigslist? Yep. I hear 2 will come out at the same time. So anyway.
Yeah. Awesome though.
Yeah.
You seem happy.
Good old Craigslist. Oh yeah, that whole trip was a rejuvenation. It was ridiculously awesome. And the train was the train was pretty awesome. It was literally a train. There's no metaphor or total meaning there. There really is a train down there. We did get on it, and then we exited the train at the various stops that we were going.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That worked out well.
That's so bad.
No, it worked out well. Keep that on.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah.
So we went to Temple Square, walked around there. It's conference weekend, but we went during session, so it wasn't crowded at all.
I was going to say, was it crowded?
In fact, it was pretty, during session it's dead.
Yeah.
But they tore down the old ZCMI Center. I don't know if you're familiar with this.
Well, they have a new
tore
wall
down
there.
these giant. Yes, have you seen?
No. Is it amazing?
Boom! It's called Creekside, and it's seriously. Who cares about a mall, right? Seen malls before. No. You haven't seen this one. It was really like I wanted to move to Salt Lake after I saw this.
Really?
I was like, seriously, honey, wouldn't you love to live? She's like, yeah. Well, that's the difference with my wife and I is that I don't like camping, but I do like to be kind of on the edge of civilization. And I don't like big cities. I don't dislike them per se. I just don't want to live there.
Right.
Because I've been there, done that. I lived in this Los Angeles area. The San Fernando Valley, I guess, isn't Los Angeles proper. And I lived in the San Francisco Bay Area. And thanks, had enough.
Yeah. It just gets too hectic.
But Tammy's more cosmopolitan. She likes it. She likes crowds and doesn't mind the driving. and likes public transportation.
Well, now she couldn't park anywhere because she has the big old Suburban.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
It's really long.
It's neat.
It's really long.
Well, that's for Valhalla.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we're getting 2 Suburbans between now and the June Valhalla. So we have one because we got to shuttle people up.
Yeah.
They'll meet here. Everything will go in, and then they'll get shuttled up. So Valhalla, April 25th, and then another one in late June. Don't know the exact date off the top of my head.
I don't remember either, but I'll be at the April one. I'm gonna help out Sarah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be one of the food people. Yeah. Oh, high five! Oh my God.
So I'll be there.
Do you know how much better it's gonna be with you? Not better than other people we've had, but I think the event is going to benefit from your presence.
We'll see.
Because you're so happy and outgoing.
It'll be fun. I've never been, actually, so I'm pretty excited to go. So I always miss out on it.
It is neat. Oh yeah, and you've never been to one.
No, because
Did you ever come out and we had just like dinner out there in Indiana?
No.
Okay.
Because I've always had to man the studio when you and Sarah were gone.
You're in for a treat.
Yeah.
And so anyway, the Creekside, I wouldn't even call it a mall. It's like.
Isn't it City Creek though?
City Creek.
Yeah,
yes, you're right. Thank you.
Sorry,
City Creek. But what they've done is there is basically a creek running through the entire thing.
Is it an outside mall or is it inside?
It's both. They have retractable roofs that come over.
Oh, awesome.
So that you go, but then they can bring it up, and then a curtain comes down, like made out of glass and steel.
Right.
And the curtain comes down, and then it's enclosed. These
that
giant
awesome.
halls with things. Oh, it's neat.
Yeah, that's
It's
creepy.
real super. And but I don't know how to describe. They have like rocks, like these sandy colored sedimentary type rocks. So I have to finish. All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Oh no, I think it was the batteries died. It's already showing low battery. Well, we just have to keep an eye on that.
So we just
I actually don't think this is fit
long.
for publishing.
Yeah, maybe not. Should we just do a do-over? Another time.
The whole thing? No, I'll edit it. I'll edit it. But see, that's the problem. Is the whole hype was our 2 stories.
Right.
And is my story fit for consumption? I think it is.
I think it is.
There was nothing.
No. Everything else after that you have to edit out.
It's funny because, right? The doors open and we exited the train.
We'll leave that to your imagination.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I gotta go pack. So
anyway.
we're gonna finish it up. Bo, see which one you love the
Yay!
best.
Do you like kneecap buttocks? Or
roller derby
double leg break girls crying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sad. It was very sad.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Sweet.
I think we know which one's better though.
You suck.